Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Off the Record, a podcast made by your local record shop, Rockabuy Records. We're based in Oakham, in the small county of Rutland, in the wonderful country of the UK. We sell tons of records, and we've got everything from £1 all the way up to those rare, expensive records that you might be after. We are very excited to be here again for another episode. Thanks again for joining us. If you've been listening to our previous episodes, if you're a first-time joiner, welcome. We do this once a week. Try to put it out every Monday. Goes live on YouTube at 5 p.m. and depending on how lazy we are, we put it out on the day on a Monday, pretty much every week. Once again, I'm joined by my favourite people. This is Chris, that's Tom, and right dad himself, my dad Dean.
How we doing?
Good evening.
Hello. How you doing, Dan? You all right?
Yes, I'm very well.
Stumbled a bit there, didn't we?
I know, yeah.
But we went for the cue then, weren't we? So you
I know,
say
yeah.
you're all right, Jets.
Yeah.
But
He missed it.
If only it was written down somewhere.
Lovely. So, concept for this week. I'm not sure whether we're allowed to legally call it Room 101. I think we are. I think it's
Something similar to Room 101.
something similar to Room 101, Room 202.
Yeah.
We'll call it.
Rockabye 209, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Rockabuy 209, yeah.
And if you know what 209 means, then don't tell them.
Yeah.
But that's a
yeah, it
that's a
means
hard one, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a hard one, but 209.
No, Room
Upside
101.
down.
Yeah, in the comments.
Upside down.
Upside down.
You 209.
Go on.
For those that haven't seen Room 101 before, or know what Room 101 is, it's a television program hosted by Frank Skinner. I'm not sure whether it's always been hosted by Frank Skinner. I don't know. Where kind of celebrities come on. There's usually 3 celebrities. They debate a subject and they debate something to put into Room 101. So let's say you've got like foods that you're going to put into Room 101. Someone might say, bananas, and you've got to argue why you should put bananas in Room 101 over hot dogs and avocados or whatever.
And room 101's full of bad things, yeah?
Full of bad things,
Right.
Things that you can get rid of.
Things that you could live the rest of your life without. If you never saw a banana again,
Yeah.
life wouldn't be affected.
Yeah.
Or even improved.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I thought what we could do, we'll just relate it around music.
Yeah.
And what we'll do is we'll each take it in turns to be Frank Skinner. Okay? Yeah?
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So I'll be Frank Skinner first, and then you could be Frank Skinner, and then Tom, and then Dad.
Cool.
And then we've all each got, there's some subjects on the table. We're just going to randomly pick them out. I've picked out a band, an artist, so a band, a singer, an album, and a song. Okay?
Okay.
So I'll pick out the first category, and you 3 will have to argue whatever that category is.
And you then
convince
decide.
me
Got
which
ya.
one I think I should put into Room 101.
Got it.
Yeah? Or Room
Got it.
209. Sun Studios 209. Yeah.
Still don't mean anything, though,
It
does
still
it?
don't mean anything, no.
That's a big hint, though.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Cool.
Sun Studios 706, but isn't it?
Yeah. But that's
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
But that's
That's all right.
Yeah. Jesus. Yeah.
Oh.
Right, so we're ready for our first category.
ready.
So you 3 are going to
Right.
convince me. So these are bad things, yeah?
Okay.
Real
So,
bad.
yeah, this is like right. So our first category is a band. Okay. So you guys are going to convince me on a band that you could probably get rid of and it wouldn't affect your life,
Okay.
or a band that you reckon.
But you have the ultimate decision, don't you?
I have
So
the
is it-
ultimate decision. So this is a game of debating and making sure you can convince me hard enough that your band is worthy of,
never existing
never existing
anymore.
again. Yeah.
Would they have existed once they go in Room 101?
That's it.
Do we
game.
still remember them, though?
Oh Jesus, this is getting existential.
I'd say
now.
no. They've never ever.
Never walked they'd never existed.
A bit like the film Yesterday,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
when you type it in Google
Yeah.
and all the Beatles stuff, and then he types in Oasis, it just comes up with the drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
because there was no Beatles, no Oasis. Yeah,
Okay. Like that. So as
Yeah.
soon as you type
Oh,
in
yeah.
Google, whatever we say, whatever you choose to put in Room 101.
If you typed in the
Yeah.
Beatles, you just come up
They're
with
gone
random,
forever.
like, little Beatles and that.
yeah, the little Beatles.
No sign of Ringo.
Okay.
And you can be as underground as possible, and you can go for something weird and wacky, or you can go for absolutely massive, huge bands. But ultimately, you've got to convince me hard enough that you're that your band is going to.
Feel really under pressure, actually.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I do as well.
Yeah,
I think I've got one.
I do, but
And then true Rockaby style.
Do you want to go? Yeah, you can take it in turns, whichever
No, true
way
Rockaby
around you
style,
want.
we can't choose the same one.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
yeah, it goes without saying. All right, am I going first then?
Oh yeah.
You can go first.
So
Yeah.
it's a band. Ooh. All right, let me just double check my answer is correct.
Just in case.
So it's a band. Okay. I'm really, really sorry, Tom, but it is going to be the Smiths.
No, it'd be the Smiths.
It is going to be the Smiths.
Right.
If the Smiths, I don't like Morrissey's voice. Johnny
Marr's guitar.
Let me get to
As a
it. Johnny
guitarist.
Marr
This is horrible.
is far too good for the Smiths. I said it. I said what I said. He is far too good a guitarist
I don't know whether that's good or not.
to be in the Smiths. He could write such better music. Morris's voice, I don't get it. I listened to The Queen is Dead the other day.
Mm.
Yeah, I told you, didn't I?
I feel like crying.
I know, I've lost a loved one.
Yeah.
I feel like the Smiths have just been deleted from history.
Politically, Morrissey's a bit of a crazy one as well, isn't he?
Mm.
With some weird views. Is
Yeah.
that right?
If you say so.
Basically,
What
if
do you
you're
mean
not
for some
Morrissey,
fun?
he doesn't like you.
Yeah.
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 He's got a bit of an ego, let's say. Is that right?
Like?
Yeah.
No, I appreciate that.
And I see it as a negative.
Yeah.
And we don't need that negativity in the world.
Yeah.
So not to mention the whole political side of things and him and his ego. All right, getting rid of the Smiths would then get rid of Morrissey, which would sadly get rid of
Every day's like a Sunday.
Hector, first of the gang to die, which is a banging song.
Yeah. How
What?
soon is now? Big
Nah.
Mouse. This charming man.
Nah.
Then what you got to also think of is that was the Manchester scene as well, wasn't it?
That was the-
so
That was the
In the
start
80s.
of the Manchester
the end of
scene.
it was the end of the Joy Division thing, and it was
Mm.
the start of the
start of the.
it was
yeah.
the connector.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're happy to see that go.
So yeah, I'm going to say yeah. To go and
It
ruin
really is
one.
the only difference in us, isn't it?
I know. I know. I just
I'm
can't.
absolutely.
But I have tried.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I did the first album, didn't rate it at all. I did The Queen is Dead, driving home on Sunday from camp. I took the family camping,
Flipping heck, driving home
driving home.
with the Smiths album.
Exactly.
You might as well put a Leonard Cohen album on him,
Yeah.
innit?
Exactly. I had the kids in the
I'd
back.
drive to work listening to
And
that.
they was like, turn it off,
To
Daddy,
please
turn it off.
I said, I've got to listen to it. It's on my album day. I've got to.
Yeah.
Turn it off, Dad.
Emmy's crying. Dog's
howling.
barking.
Yeah, and it makes it sound better.
Kay's, she's beside herself.
Yeah.
Kay's in the other car.
Yeah. Kay's like, I'll get the bus home. We're an hour away.
Drop me off here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So that's mine. Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
The Smiths.
For many reasons.
Tom. Yeah.
He's going to say something that I love now, just as a spite.
Yeah, mine's now gone.
Yeah.
I'm now gonna go. I've got you, Chris. Don't worry. I think mine feels like a bit of a cop out, but I also completely would choose it. Them, Radiohead.
Right. What are your reasons?
Put Kid A on.
Yep.
And Amnesia,
Yep.
which I didn't realise because I don't care.
Yeah.
Amnesia is just Kid A plus another side. Pretty much.
It's like the B-side.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Kid
got
A.
Kid A as the first side. The first bit's Kid A, and then it's just got another bit.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Because,
Pointless.
Like you said, I don't care.
Yeah, that's I don't care. So Radiohead for me, I think are what Chris sees the Smiths as.
Mm.
They're just, it's like they could be so much better. Some lyrics are all right. I like some songs off the Benz is a great album. I won't deny him of that. It is a good album.
It's
But
just making Kid A, isn't it? It's the
it's
biggest mistake of their life.
yeah. I remember the day we listened to Kid A, and I just laid there thinking this will be good because Radiohead.
Yeah.
Ben's a great album. And then all of a sudden I was there, and it was like do 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 at the start, and I thought, oh. And I thought, This must be nearly done. Yeah. This must be nearly done now, and I'm on track 2. So
You had to leave the room, didn't you?
I had to go for a walk. I had to go for a walk and listen to it.
So forget, we all know, we've made it very clear we're not Kid A fans. But Radiohead for me they're just they're a second-hand, miserable is fashionable
Myths.
Reckon. Okay.
With a bit of Cure lobbed in.
But yeah, they are a little bit curry.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, just like they're massive songs.
Just as a good song.
Good song, but it is miserable is fashionable.
Oh yeah.
Like it's not happy. You're not happy to.
Yeah.
Creep.
Creep's a great song.
Yeah, great songs. I don't. Yeah.
Doesn't make me feel good though.
But they're not. They're not. Yeah, they're not. They're not.
Drive's a great song.
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
song.
And
Android. We're talking about Radiohead.
Radiohead. Yeah.
I listened to the Bends the other day. I listened to the Bends last week.
Yeah, it's a good album.
Fake Plastic Trees.
Oh, it's a
Great
album.
song.
Unbelievable song.
But they're just for me. They're
the guitar solo in the Bends. Oh,
yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
See,
Radiohead. They're trying to bring back that Smiths. Like I say, the miserable is fashionable. Whatever the tagline was for the Smiths. I felt like they had a half-hearted go at it, and all you people listening are going to be having a go at me on the
and
thing, and Chris. But just take an hour out of your day and listen to Kid A.
Yeah.
Then come back.
Yeah. Cool. Well, thank you very much.
Radiohead for me. I could, if I never heard Radiohead again, never mind.
Yeah. Dad.
I will get absolutely slated for this.
Yeah.
And I will have lynch mobs out the front. I know I will. And I'm probably gonna upset one of the people on the panel here.
Panel?
But, yeah.
Panel.
But my group that I would gladly never listen to ever again, or Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden?
Right, I'll see you later.
I have tried.
Why?
I have tried. And
I didn't see that coming.
Tried. I've had Iron Maiden on in the shop. I did a whole week of Iron Maiden, and I still don't get it.
Right.
Don't
What's
get
not
them.
to get?
Just It was either going to be Iron Maiden or AC/DC, but I thought
AC/DC?
Jesus.
But I'm going for Iron Maiden because I don't. Well, I don't get it because I do because they're very, very good at what they do. But it's just not for me. And if I never, I could live without listening to Iron Maiden. I can't live without not selling them in the shop because they're good for sellers in the shop.
I remember the box set. You know the box set with the vouchers. Every time I came, it was like, have a look at this. I went, no, Dean, I've seen it, mate. I've seen it.
That was make it wanna. Make it wanna.
So yeah, Iron Maiden. Yeah, I've said it.
Iron Maiden.
Right, so you got Iron Maiden, Radiohead, and the Smiths.
Right.
So you've now got to choose one to.
Yeah. Me being
Bin
the
one.
host, I'm in charge of the final say.
All right.
Right. Well, I just don't think I could put in Iron Maiden. They are founders of heavy metal, and without Iron Maiden, I don't think we'd have some of the amazing music that we have today from the metal scene. So yeah, I just can't justify putting Iron Maiden in. So it's between Radiohead and Smiths. Radiohead to me are like a poor man's U2. That's the way I think of it. Like they're a bit like
I sold them as a poor man Smith.
yeah, but like U2 have got that kind of I don't know
Joshua Tree.
Yeah, U2 are good to me. They're a good band. I don't want to listen to them.
I actually think liking U2 isn't fashionable. It's fashionable to dislike U2.
Yeah.
And hate Bono.
Yeah.
Like Nickelback.
Yeah.
When people dislike Nickelback.
Yeah.
And pineapple on pizza.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah. Have an original thought for once.
Yeah. It's fashionable not to like pineapple, but everyone knows it's banging.
Yeah.
I have it every single time, and everyone always goes after football.
Yeah.
They'll always go, oh God.
Yeah.
And I thought,
Yeah.
oh shut.
You'd kill for a slice of this.
Yeah,
now.
go on. Yeah. Do you want a bit?
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Anyway, sorry.
But the Smiths, I kind of agree with you, Chris. I kind of agree that
The Smiths.
it's a bit dreary, it's a bit moody, and I don't think there's ever been a time in my life where I've really, really wanted to sit down and go, do you know what? One day I'd love to see the Smiths live, or I'd love to own some of their records. So for that reason, I think the Smiths are my Room 101, and that's what I'm putting in there. So well done, Chris.
Oh God! So
You
what do I
convinced
win?
me. You've
won the bonus points.
Yeah.
The bonus points we always win.
Yeah.
So does that mean the Smiths has now been eradicated from?
That's it.
Who are
yeah.
the Smiths? It's
But
happened.
then
It's happened.
Stone Roses, who are they? Oasis. See
No,
what's
it's
happened.
just a
See what's
bit-
happened now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
So
they
you
can't
done.
influence. Yeah. So,
Radiohead wouldn't have happened.
yeah.
Again, I've just said the Manchester scene.
Manchester scene. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So am I now
Not
Frank
called
Skinner?
that anymore.
Yeah,
You're
you're
now
now Frank Skinner. You
I'm
get
Frank
to-
Skinner. So I pick one of these.
Yeah.
And you're 1 point up now.
Go on, mate.
I'm 1 point up.
Yeah.
But I can't get a point now.
Football's
You can't get a point
coming
now, no.
Oh, you're not.
Yeah, I am. You haven't put them in any.
No, no,
Oh, I can pick them
no,
up
no
at random.
particular order.
Oof. Okay.
Tell us.
What do you mean show you? I'm gonna.
Shows you grounded.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll show you in a minute. You got to big it up, ain't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to Room 10, well, Rockabuy 209, as
Yeah.
we're calling it. To go in, I'd like a song.
Cool.
A song.
I've just gone like I didn't know it was coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A song that
I could get rid of forever.
you would quite happily get rid of forever. And we're going to start. Well, where do you want to start?
We can go the opposite way around if you want.
All right, has anyone got one in their head? I've got loads in my head, sadly, but I'm Frank Skinner, and I.
Yeah, I thought you were.
Yeah. Got one?
Yeah.
All right, should we
go
start with
first
Dad?
then. Yeah.
Okay. So again, I'm going down a very, very controversial road here.
Go on.
Please, no.
Yeah.
It's going to be. I can't believe I'm saying this, but
Go on.
I can't. Do not like the song, and I know you're going to say, "Sorry, not allowing that."
I can't really have an opinion just yet, can I?
Not until the end. Well, yeah,
I
you
think
can.
we can if you want, but
It's.
you can.
I thought I'd go for a massive song. Bohemian Rhapsody.
What?
Don't
One
like
of the
it.
greatest songs ever written.
No, again, is it fashionable to like it, or is it that it is such a fantastic song?
It's because it's
fantastic
friggin'
song.
amazing.
It's got everything.
No, I'm joking about that one, by the way.
Oh my god! Honestly,
No, I
I
thought it was
didn't
a
know.
fucking-
I'm sweating.
I am sweating.
I'm going for Wuthering Heights by Kate Bush.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Interesting one.
that is
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah.
Of course, I like Bohemian Rhapsody. Shut up, you tad.
I was going to say, I thought that is the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Checking you're listening. Yeah, Wuthering Heights by Kate Bush.
Yeah, fair.
A biggie.
This is totally random now, but I actually believed that you didn't like Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
Did you?
And then I realised, this is totally changing the subject.
That Brian May was my favourite guitarist.
No, something to do, you don't like eggs, do you?
Eggs.
Or is it mayonnaise?
Egg mayonnaise.
Egg mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
just
love
one of
eggs
them things.
and I love mayonnaise, but I don't like them together.
So you don't like mayonnaise?
I do. I love mayonnaise.
I thought you didn't.
No, I don't like egg mayonnaise.
Or is it hard-boiled eggs that you don't like?
Hard-boiled eggs, I'm getting into them.
You did like them, did you?
No, I
I'm
didn't
not
like-
making
no,
it up,
Getting
am I?
into him.
I-
Getting into him.
I
Yeah,
am
I'm getting into them.
like I said,
I'm getting into them.
I ain't just making it up, am I?
No, 57 years later, and I'm kind of liking hard-boiled eggs, yeah.
Growing into them.
I absolutely...
Egg sandwich. Is it egg and cress sandwich you don't like?
Oh, no, don't give me an egg and cress sandwich, please.
Egg mayo sandwich, is that
Egg
it?
mayo sandwich, yeah, can't be doing with it.
Yeah.
No.
I thought I was making...
Right.
That's on the same lines as Bohemian Rhapsody. Like,
Right. Okay.
how can you not like an egg mayo sandwich? Yeah, go on. Wuthering Heights.
Wuthering Heights, yes, Kate Bush.
Okay.
Yep. I like Kate Bush, and she's done some banging tracks. but I think that it's just too whiny for me.
Mm.
I don't know whiny. Well, I know it's a way of singing and everything, and I know that it was a number one for about 126 weeks, and everybody loved it. But I just, Kate Bush is that song. I'm sorry, Kate Bush fans, but I just don't like it. It's,
All right.
It's a song that I can definitely live without. It's a song that whenever it comes on the radio, I turn it over.
Mm-hmm.
It's a song that is just, it just gets on my nerves.
All right, okay. Thank you for your contribution to Room 209.
Yep.
Who wants to go next?
I've got one. Or have you got one?
I've also got one, but you do have however.
No, let's go this way then.
Me?
Yep.
This is a modern, for certainly us three, modern classic.
I reckon it's going to be one of mine. Go on.
One of yours. What, do you mean a song?
No, as in, I had loads in my head, but I can't say anything because I'm
Oh,
Frank
right, I see
Skinner.
what you're saying. So it's a...
I didn't write it.
It's a modern... yeah, it's Chris Paul. It's like modern classic. It's every night out we'd have been on, every school disco...
Yeah.
If they were a thing, or every house party was on The Killers, Mr. Brightside.
Yeah, I knew you can say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew exactly. Mr. Brightside, but I was going to just say before you said it, but I thought now I'll let you say
The
it.
Killers, Mr. Brightside. I just heard it too much. I think it is people that were 20 in the mid 90s. I think Mr. Brightside is our version of Wonderwall
Mm. Yeah, I see that.
because it's just constant.
How many times do we get asked to play it at gigs?
It is.
Mr. Brightside.
Yeah.
It's Mr. Brightside and Sex
We'll
on
play
Fire.
Wonderwall then.
Yeah, and Wonderwall. 33.
Yeah.
33.
Mr. Brightside by
Have I
The
just said
Killers.
yours?
Yeah. Go on. No, carry on.
Yeah, so Mr. Brightside by The Killers. It is a good song, to be honest. It should be a good song, but it's just
So overplayed as well.
battered.
What
And
is it?
on.
Been in the top 40 for the past 280 weeks or something.
just overtaken Wonderwall as the most streamed
Right.
song on platforms.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, in the UK or
wow.
something.
Yeah.
Wonderwall was the first one to get 1 billion or something.
Jesus.
Right.
So, and I just thought, it's got to the point now where when I was 15 or whatever, it was Mr. Brightside was it was a little bit exciting, everyone jumping around, and now that people are still trying to kick the arse out of it. Now I'm 31.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's just like,
Done.
something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's done. It's past its sell-by date for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Mr. Brightside, The Killers.
All right. Dan?
Okay, so my song, it's been mentioned already, and probably comes as no surprise. Wonderwall by Oasis. Yeah. I think for the same reason as Mr. Brightside, it is overplayed, and people ask me...
It's just been thrashed, isn't it?
Yeah, people... And
It was my first dance song. Chris played it.
Anna did. Your sister sung it. Yeah. I played it.
Do you know, I go on about the fact I'm not an Oasis fan, and I do find a lot of their stuff is a bit overrated. Feel free to disagree, but it's especially with Wonderwall. I think for a band that are, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, they are very talented, like talented songwriters. Wonderwall is possibly, in my opinion, just one of the most boring songs ever. Like there's nothing redeeming about it besides from maybe that drum fill that goes into the second verse. Yeah, that's the only redeeming part about that song. Anybody that's ever picked up an acoustic guitar knows how to play that song, and this is why I tell people I'm not playing it at my gigs, because I go out gigging every weekend as a professional, right? As a professional singer, I class myself as a professional. I get paid for it, and I get paid to do to do the job as an entertainer, as a person that's performing something that the people in the pubs or bars or venues or weddings can't do. Yeah, for me to play Wonderwall,
80% of them can play Wonderwall.
Like, so you play it then. You play it. You can play it as well as me. The best people that have ever played that song is Oasis.
Yeah,
and that's the reason.
All right.
Yeah, the Wonderwall by Oasis.
So we've got Wuthering Heights, Mr. Brightside, and Wonderwall.
Yeah.
So now I've got to choose one to go into room 209.
Yeah.
101. All right. Wonderwall, I remember it being played at Nebworth. And it was
Epic.
biblical, wasn't it? I'm not a huge fan of that song.
No.
But at Nebworth, that was biblical.
You've just described it as biblical.
Yeah.
What?
What a little fanboy.
Yeah.
even I don't call things biblical.
Yeah.
I've got
it
Live
was,
Forever
though.
written all over my arm.
Yeah. Wuthering Heights, it's... I don't really have an opinion on it. It's all right. It's probably not my era, though, is it?
78.
78? I thought it was the 80s.
No, I'd have said like...
I said 86.
Yeah.
Blimey, there you go. So, obviously know the song. But Mr. Brightside, two things. When I saw the Killers, I've seen them a few times. When I saw them at Glastonbury, as soon as they played that song, I just went into a shell and just thought, I can't dance to this song. I can't jump around to it. I'm going to see him in July. I know it'll be the same thing. Hot Fuss is an incredible album.
That's the album, isn't it?
That's the album.
Yeah.
It's an incredible
That
album.
Mr. Brightside's on.
That Mr. Brightside's on. An incredible album. And if that went away, I think it would be a better album.
If Mr. Brightside
If
left.
Mr. Brightside wasn't there.
Mm.
So I'm going to put Mr. Brightside in room 209.
Do you know what? I don't blame you either.
If I could never listen to that song again, I would be
Yeah.
Was it a Euro one?
chuffed.
It was my other choice, yeah. If you hadn't said it, I might have said it, yeah.
And every weekend,
I nearly said Wonderwall.
we get asked
Did
to
you?
play.
Yeah.
Really?
God, did we just become best friends?
I would have said Wonderwall as well.
Yeah.
But Wonderwall at Nebworth,
Yeah, they're the moments that...
innit?
Yeah.
So Nebworth and my wedding.
Yeah, there you go.
They were
Can you
two-
imagine if Wonderwall didn't exist? I don't think you'd be married.
Yeah, that was the basis that we...
Yeah. Do you like Wonderwall? Yeah. Hi, I'm Tom.
yeah.
Yeah, straight away.
Yeah.
I was on my way down when she
Yeah.
went...
Yeah.
I've had this in my wallet for ages. Yeah.
Plus, yeah, like you say, whenever it comes on in clubs and when people ask us to play it, it's got a very hard, great guitar line, but only on the first time of listening.
And that's I think that's the thing as well, is that the Killers are an incredible band.
Oh, Brandon Flowers is amazing.
Yeah.
So
So many
talented.
songs I like.
Yeah,
Mr.
like-
Brightside used to be one of those songs,
Yeah.
but now it just became Wonderwall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. And you think of
It's been
songs
overplayed,
like
yeah.
It's the Wonderwall of our
yeah, like
generation.
Dancer.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I like when
All these things
you
I've
were
done.
when you
Somebody
were young.
told me.
yeah.
Bones.
Yeah.
When we were young, yeah, it's an amazing
Yeah,
song.
like-
brilliant song.
Yeah.
But Mr. Brightside to me, because we've sung it so many times at weddings and stuff. The verse is one note.
Yeah, I
Did you
know, yeah.
Ba 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 ba
Yeah, I can
bum,
do it.
bum, ba ba bum, ba ba. Anybody can do it. That's probably
Yeah.
why it's so big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they can all do it.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. I've got that out of
I'm happy.
out of the system. Yeah.
Yeah. Go on, Tom.
Cool. Who won
Right.
that one? Tom.
Tom,
Here we
So
go.
1-1.
1-1. Biblical.
Biblical. Right, it's Tom's turn to be Frank Skinner in our Room 101
209.
209 spin-off. An album.
An album.
An album to get rid of.
I'm gutted
Forever.
because I could have.
You could have hammered this one, couldn't you?
Yeah, I'm going to struggle with. I'm not going to struggle, but I've got better answers for this one.
Yeah.
Afterwards, we'll all say the one for our own subject, shall we? That we would have put in.
Yeah, we'll do that, yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You ready?
Ooh.
Where should we go? Should we go
Dan
Dan
first.
round?
Yeah, I'll go.
Is this a game show? Are we aiming to get points?
Oh, yeah.
Are we?
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't say Mr. Brightside for no reason. I was going to take a gamble, but
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
have you got an album for me, Dan?
Yeah. The Michael Bublé Christmas album.
Booty.
Vita, weren't expecting that.
There's only one Christmas album in my eyes.
Do you know what?
You've got 8 of them, haven't you?
Yeah.
Do you know what? it is a good album. I'll give him that. I'll give Michael Bublé the fact it's a good Christmas album.
Great album.
Okay.
Yeah, go on.
What's there? One original song on it though? Is there even any original songs
I
on
don't think
it?
there's any original, is
I
it?
don't think there is.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Does it?
I don't think there's any original songs on it.
No, but it doesn't matter.
I think that's the reason it's a bit like, I don't know, it's like Michael Bublé is extremely talented. There's an AOL session from back in the day, from probably 1997 or something.
Oh well.
One of the first videos that ever went out online as a like a live lounge type session, and it is unbelievably good. Like so good. And then it's almost like it's a cop out, almost like, do you know what? I need a bit of money. I'm going to make an album full of Christmas songs that I know are going to sell. I just know are going to sell every year. And it's almost like Michael Bublé hasn't done anything worthy of our attention since.
Yeah, I can't. Now you think about it, Michael Bublé is basically Wizard to me.
That's
and
it. Yeah,
Slade
yeah,
and
yeah. But it's an album's worth. It's not just like
I
Slade.
don't know. I've not heard. I couldn't think of what he plays in the summer.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
haven't
great
met,
songs,
haven't
isn't
met, haven't met you yet is
Yeah.
unbelievably good. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
Everything.
yeah, that.
It's like just haven't met you yet, and
Everything.
Home is a great
and everything. Yeah, yeah.
Everything. Yeah.
Home.
Home. Yeah.
Home's a good song.
There's a great version of Me and Mrs. Jones, isn't he?
And the
Do that?
bum
Oh, yeah.
bum bum
I
bum
don't know that
bum
one.
bum 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 bum. Cry Me a River. Like
Feeling good.
he is so unbelievably talented, and I
Yeah,
think
that is good.
it was just like such a. It just didn't need to exist. It's just one of them things where it's like, oh, there's
Just
so many good Christmas
Print some
songs.
money off.
Yeah, so many good Christmas songs, and to not even bother writing one and just making a Christmas album full of other people's Christmas songs. It's like, come on, man, you're so talented, so
Yeah, why-
talented.
Yeah,
Just
why waste it?
completely pointless, in my opinion. That's my pick.
Okay.
Is it just called a Michael Bublé Christmas,
Christmas,
thing?
yeah.
Yeah.
Christmas with.
I think he's got a reissue coming out this year as well.
Oh yeah, great.
Remastered with 17
Remastered.
extra tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, my turn. Yeah. So I've got a few now. I've got a couple. But I'm not going to go with Kid A. Because that's just easy points, isn't it? That's
Yeah,
easy
you're already
points.
ahead.
Yeah, that's easy points. I'm not here for the points.
Your dad may as well have a go if you pick Kid A.
Yeah, exactly.
Just going in.
Amnesia, Kid A.
I will go for. Oh, so I don't know if any of you listened to it. You might have done.
You got to think about your host as well.
I think you have listened to it. I'm going to go with "Loveless" by My Bloody Valentine.
Mm.
Do you know it?
No, not particularly giving it much.
All right, I'll go with Kid A then. My Bloody Valentine did it this year, and I reckon it's the worst album I've ever listened to.
Right.
Really?
I reckon, and I know it's in like the top 20, 25 of greatest albums ever. Maybe in the top 50 now.
Really?
Yeah, so 90s shoegazy rock.
Yeah.
Have you listened to it?
No. I couldn't name a single My Bloody Valentine song.
No.
to be honest.
No, I couldn't.
No.
Shoegazy rock.
It's going to make this a difficult point to get.
Yeah. Production is shocking on it. They are hailed as the greatest band of the 90s and the greatest album of the 90s.
I didn't even know they were 90s. I thought they were
There you go.
noughties.
No, 90s.
Yeah, I thought they were as well.
This is 90s.
I thought they were like around like Green Day.
Aren't you thinking of,
Fine.
no, you're thinking of Bullet for My Valentine.
Am I?
Yeah. Loveless. It's one of, yeah, you know what album I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's yeah.
Shoegazy rock. 90s. That's my choice. If
Cool.
you haven't listened to it, then it's going to be a hard sell, isn't it?
Yeah.
If not, Kid A. Them are two.
So if Kid A and Loveless are on it, you've got to pick one. Pick one.
I ain't. Let Dad choose.
Go on then.
So
Definitely maybe.
Yeah, no. I'm going to go for another classic
Mm.
band.
Day of the Races.
No.
Queen. Night at the Opera.
Not the opera. No, it was a classic band who, up to this point, had almost conquered. Well, they had conquered the world. They were absolutely just creaming it, you know.
Mm.
And then they bring out this album, and all I'm saying is they shouldn't have, because it is, in my opinion, it doesn't need to be in their repertoire, and it just lets them down, because it's a bit like having, I don't know.
I think I know which one it is
I
already.
think I've got it, yeah.
It's a bit like having.
Side.
No, but you don't.
What about I do?
Go on, what are you going to say?
The
No,
car, Arctic Monkeys.
I was
No,
gonna
no,
say
no,
Hackney
no,
Diamonds.
no.
Oh.
It's the Final Cut, Pink Floyd.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. The Final Cut, Pink Floyd, is the stuff that I'm led to believe is the stuff
Stuff that didn't make.
the stuff that didn't make The Wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Wall's a
And I'm
long
not-
album as well.
It's what?
The Wall's a long album as it is.
Yeah. So The Wall is,
Double album.
it's a great album, The Wall is. And it's and if but you can't just jump into it. You can't just say, well, I want to listen to Completely Numb and then we'll listen to another Brick in the Wall, then I'm going to play. You've got to listen to it from the beginning, because it is a story. It's a bit like when we went to see Wicked, right, at the West End.
Yeah.
You can't just jump into Defying Gravity, because you have to know where that song comes from, don't you? So it's a bit like The Wall is exactly like that.
Mm.
But the Final Cut was the stuff that didn't make the cut of The Wall, and it's
because
just
they were
so
contracted
flipping
to do albums.
boring.
Yeah.
It absolutely. I put it on, and I literally just wanted to use the record as a zombie killer.
Mm.
I've got 26 copies out the back, and I can't wait to
Get rid of them.
Yeah.
No, I can't. No,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
in true Rockabuy style, I might even use them as stiffeners.
Mm.
Yeah.
There you.
Because hey,
There you.
Yeah.
but you know, that's the Final Cut. The Wall. Sorry, the Final Cut. Pink Floyd. They didn't need to. It is.
I think they did contractually.
Yeah.
I think they were
They had to.
Is it
do an album. Like they were on a 10
album?
album jobby,
Yeah.
weren't they?
One
Yeah.
album thing.
Yeah.
Nice. Can I change mine? Am I allowed?
Well, after hearing everyone else's, that's a bit rude, I think.
No,
Yeah.
fine. No, it's all right. Go on.
Go on.
All right, so
You had your chance.
Rules are rules.
We're only here for an hour. Go on. I want to go home.
yeah, we've got another one in after this. I'm going to chuck Michael Bublé.
Yeah.
Because I've never heard the album, whatever you said.
Fine.
So I might love it.
No, you might not though. But what if you
But
absolutely
also-
hate it?
Also,
What if you despise it?
well, then I do. But
You got to live with it forever.
yeah, but I could delete it and wouldn't even notice. However, I want to make an impact I want to make an impact.
Yep.
You'd rather ruin Christmas. Yeah.
Like the Grinch over it.
I don't need Michael Bublé reissuing that album of everybody else's music, which I already like the originals more. That many times over. And like we said, I think it's just a money printer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, the reissue on silver vinyl is not coming to your house for Christmas.
That's another
Cancel
now
that order.
Christmas for me.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
that's
all right.
yeah. So
Nice.
Michael Bublé dropped into 209.
Beautiful.
Nice. All right.
There you go.
Yeah, is Manchester United.
Yeah.
A singer.
Singer.
A singer.
Yeah.
So you can't win, Dad. We're on 1 point each. So this is the
I was
decider.
never going to win anyway with Pink Floyd and
Yeah.
Blooming, was I? So
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't
So-
even acknowledge Pink Floyd.
yeah.
It's the decider.
Right then. So it's you.
Singers to get rid of then.
Yeah.
Fingers.
Okay. Who's going first, Tom?
All right. I've got it.
Yeah,
already.
you go first, Tom, because you haven't been first yet.
I'm not sure.
Unless you haven't got one yet.
I haven't got one, to be honest.
at the
So I
moment.
need to,
I've got.
So I need you to find me a singer to go into room 209. Okay, so do your best.
Yeah.
Hard.
Are we playing this like a game, like a competition?
Yeah.
You got to convince Dad. If you
got to convince me. Yeah.
It's competition though. We're on 1 point each. Us
Okay.
three.
Yeah.
I might need a
This
bit
is
more.
deciding.
All points are bonuses as well.
Who's going first then? Go on.
Have you got one, Dan?
I haven't got one yet. No.
Crikey, you had all this
Struggling.
time to think of one and you haven't even thought of one
I know,
yet.
I'm struggling. There's a lot of singers I really love.
Yeah, there is a lot of singers I love.
Oh, I've got one.
Got one?
Yeah, I've definitely got one.
You going
Okay.
first then?
Go on.
I can go first, yeah.
Yeah,
Go on.
you go
Yeah.
first because it might inspire me.
I don't even think you class this girl as a singer. Yoko Ono.
Yes. What a shout that is.
I could say anything
Oh!
now. I could say anything. I know
you.
that's...
I know you love John Lennon so much.
Yeah, but
And,
I agree with you.
and,
Yeah, I do
like,
as well.
As a singer though?
Yeah, as a singer.
Oh, Yoko Ono?
Yeah. If we got rid of Yoko Ono's singing career,
still got the Beatles and John
No,
Lennon.
I'm
on
just
his
thinking.
own.
I'm just thinking. That's a great guess. That's a great answer.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that's the one, isn't it?
Yoko Ono's the winner.
Yeah,
So,
right.
yeah,
right. Join
These
us-
are my favourite people.
Join us next week.
God, we
Go on
can go to town on this
Go
now,
on then.
can't we?
So Yoko Ono, go on.
Yoko
I
Ono.
don't really need to justify. I think that's a great answer.
Yeah.
I don't think I need to justify it, but for those massive Yoko Ono fans out there,
All four of you.
all four of you,
I've just heard all four of them drop off. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say though, a lot of people give her slack and say that she tore apart the Beatles. I don't think she did.
No, I don't agree with that.
I think she was she was an icon, and I think she was a feminist icon as well. She owned who she was. She never took any shit from anybody. And I think she was probably a bit obsessed with John Lennon, but he was also obsessed with her. They absolutely loved each other till their dying day, and to his dying day.
I was going to say, don't don't predict.
But I think if she didn't do any singing or whatever she calls singing,
You'd be all right.
yeah,
John Lennon had probably still made a few quid as well.
I think I'd be all right, and I think I reckon the trajectory of the Beatles would have stayed the same. They probably still would have split up in after Let It Be.
Yeah.
If it in the unfortunate case that she actually didn't exist, which I don't think this is. Are we saying they don't
We wouldn't
exist?
have the ballad of John and Yoko.
No, she
Oh
exists.
yeah, is that a good song?
Yeah,
I
it's a
dunno.
great song.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it is.
it's not Beatles defined. It's not.
No.
If I pick someone in the street and go Beatles song now, they're not going to go, oh, the ballad of John and Yoko.
But yeah, Yoko Ono. I think just don't
Fair
need,
play. That is fantastic.
don't need her singing anywhere in my life.
I can't top that.
Yeah, I'm stuck now.
Yeah, I am as well.
I never thought.
I can't top that.
That is such a good answer.
So what was your
Nah,
What
I
would you
can't
say?
say it because I've retracted it now because I think it was a stupid answer. No, I can't even. I don't even want to think about it now because I'd have said it just to cause uproar.
What, your singer?
Yeah,
We may as well.
but I can't, no.
We can say whatever we want. He's won. He's got Yoko Ono.
This is a singer. As soon as we say it, they don't exist, or their ability to sing.
Hmm?
What are we saying? Come on.
They're not in
They're-
music anymore. Yeah,
They're not. They exist as a
They
person,
exist as a person.
but they're never.
I reckon their singing career is not
null
yeah,
and
they-
void.
there.
They work in a chippy somewhere.
Yeah.
But no, what about if they're still in the music industry?
Depends what they're doing in the music industry.
Yeah. Are we just taking away their voice?
No, just
you can
take
tell
away
it.
their-
You can tell it's like 2:15 in the morning, can't you? The way
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
going like all mystical and mythical about this.
All right. As long as this person stays in the music industry and has the same impact, I'm going with David Bowie.
Ooh,
David
Jesus.
Because I do not like his voice. And he can't sing. He can't sing. But even he said
Trying
that.
to convince Dad here. Come on.
Even he said, I'm not the greatest singer. Isn't he? So, here's what I'm proposing. that David Bowie still writes exactly the same songs,
Yep.
everything still has the same big impact, but writes it for this other character who has this incredible voice.
Called Ziggy.
I like it. Yeah. So they write this, but they're still like a duo, but he doesn't really, just there on the side. A bit like what's his name, who writes songs for Elton John.
Bernie Taupin.
He can't sing, but he can write some badass songs, can't he?
Yeah.
Hey? But Elton John's the star. So I'm creating a new star called Ziggy that David Bowie is then going to write and still be the main thing, still be the artistic guy with the thing, but he's just not the front man.
Okay.
That's deep.
That is deep. I can't say David Bowie doesn't exist because he's
gone first now.
But he's an icon, isn't he? And a world
It's a
without.
bit like when we did the underrated, overrated, and I said about
Yeah.
the rise and fall of Ziggy Stardust.
Yeah.
I was like, you come to the same place as me. I was like, completely appreciate his influence on music and what he's
and the
done
impact that he's had on the world, not like
not just
and
music, but But it's just I just don't like that album.
Yeah, I don't think he's a very good singer. He's not got a very powerful.
Okay.
You know, my singer, the only person I can think of is Julian Lennon now.
Julian Lennon. Brilliant. Yeah.
I was like, the only way we can top this is.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to go Julian Lennon, which is weird, really, when you think about it.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep him.
Yeah. He can stay.
I'd keep him just for the sake of Saltwater. That's a great track. Go on, carry on.
Yeah. So I'm going to go.
Although I'm still having nightmares about Saltwater. The
Why?
song Julian Lennon.
Why?
It was your favourite song. You would never sleep as a baby. We used to play it. We used to play it in your car.
I don't remember.
Play it.
Big
Of course
Julian
you would.
Lennon
He was a
fan,
baby. You wouldn't remember. It was like Saltwater all the time.
So you get rid of Julian Lennon. I'm crying every night.
Absolutely.
As a baby.
Yeah. Can't get rid of Julian Lennon. Just for the sake of Saltwater.
You got one yet, Tom?
Damon Albarn.
Ooh, fighter. Okay.
He's a bit just girls who like boys who like girls that like boys.
Part life.
Yeah, it's just like, again, as we said with, who was it? The Killers.
Yeah.
If you boys played Part Life, I know that's not actually, Part Life's a bad example because it's not Damon Albarn that sings it.
Yeah.
But Girls and Boys,
Yeah.
I could sing Girls and Boys in a Blur tribute band and people would go mad.
Yeah.
And what about Gorillaz?
Unhappy.
Sunshine. Great song, but I mean, he's not a singer, is he? I know he's mate. I wouldn't mind being a quid behind him.
So you want the still him to write the lyrics and stuff like I had with Bowie, yeah? Want a better singer, better frontman. No? You just want to get rid of him.
Damon Albarn, yeah.
Go work in a chippy.
Yeah.
Go run a chippy.
I'd say, yeah, Damon Albarn, because he's not, I don't find very inspiring. It's not the Blur versus Oasis stuff, because there are some Blur songs. That's the thing as well, I do like some Blur songs. But
I thought you were a Blur fan. Maybe it's just because I think you just like
Oasis,
all that, yeah. I like all music from 1993 to 1999.
That is it.
All music. I think, yeah.
Yeah, that's a fair answer.
Okay.
So Damon Albarn, it doesn't really matter because Yoko Ono, I cannot get over how good that answer is. And if I win this point now.
Yeah.
Right, over to you, Dad.
Well, first of all, I definitely cannot put David Bowie in there.
No.
Cannot.
Even with the justification.
Even with
Will
it,
not.
I made a proposition.
Yeah, you
no?
did do a proposition, yes, but
Weren't having it.
no, won't have it for the simple reason because the evolution of David Bowie had to be David Bowie, right? David Bowie had to be. He couldn't create a person to take his place while he wrote the songs, David Bowie had to play David Bowie in this evolution of David Bowie, because he went from being
his first album. Have you seen his first album?
A psych beat singer.
I had his first album
with
Very
with
British,
the Manish
isn't it?
Boys
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you know
Well, I've been
and
chasing down.
with Davy Jones and the King Bees, and then he went into he found himself. Then when Hunky Dory came out, and when he did that bit on Starman on Top of the Pops, it was a life-changing moment. Nobody else could have done that apart from David Bowie. David Bowie then reinvented himself with Ashes to Ashes and started the new wave.
Yep.
Nobody else could have done that other than David Bowie. He couldn't have written something for somebody else. It had to be him did it. So David Bowie, no way.
But in this alternate universe, you'd have never seen David Bowie doing it. It could have been Ziggy, our made-up star.
Could have been.
And we're having the same conversation. No, nobody could have done it apart from Ziggy.
Could have been. But I also think that I can see a Hollywood film with your idea. So please, you heard it here first. All right?
Half a point.
I could definitely see that's a cracking story for a film or a book, you know.
Produced by Rockabuy Records.
Yeah. Damon Albarn. I think it was the same with the Rolling Stones and the Beatles when they had the North and South, and you got the North and South with Oasis and Blur, and I don't think you would have had half of these Britpop groups without Blur.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Blur were the forerunners for the Britpop of the South. I can't put Damon Albarn in, even though I don't like him either. But Yoko Ono is probably the best answer we've had all day.
Well,
I think that's the only answer to that.
I think Yoko Ono.
I've never felt like we've completed anything. So, like, when you said it, I was like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
that is the
That's the answer, isn't it? Yeah.
And I think, like you
What
said,
a daft question.
I think, like you said, Dan, they absolutely adored each other right up to the day when right up to the moment John Lennon died, and they absolutely adored each other to bits, and that was what, you know, when you see Love, you see John and Yoko.
Yeah.
But she can't sing for toffee.
No.
Right? And anybody who thinks that Yoko Ono can sing, then you need to get your ears tested, because she can't sing.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that one of my all-time favourite albums is Double Fantasy.
Yeah.
But it absolutely gets spoilt with her songs. Right? A few of her songs. They like Kiss 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 and she does her version of Beautiful Boy, doesn't she? Not the and it's just it's like, you know, I talked earlier about Kate Bush with her Wuthering Heights. It's a bit like that, but she's on some sort of LSD trip going on, because she just hasn't got a clue.
Probably was, though.
Yeah, Yoko Ono is definitely is good answer, Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
Cool. Good game.
Final point to me then.
Enjoyed that. Good game.
Can I give you my singer?
Go on then.
Frank Zappa.
Frank Zappa.
Frank Zappa, right.
Yeah, could live without Frank Zappa.
Yeah.
Great guitarist. It was either him or Captain Beefheart, because the first album I ever heard of Captain Beefheart was Trackmaster Replica, and it absolutely screwed me up. It absolutely made me feel, oh my God, what have I just listened to? This is the shittest album I think I've ever heard, along with the crappiest singer.
Yeah.
Right? But Zappa, what the hell was he on when he was singing? I have no idea.
Do you want to know?
Great guitarist, but fantastic.
Do you want to know what he was on?
Go on.
Nothing.
I know he wasn't.
He was stone cold sober.
I know.
For his whole life.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know.
Never did anything.
Yeah, never did anything. No.
And you listen to his music and you think, what are you on?
But what a guitarist.
Yeah.
Should have just stuck with it. If he was a session guitarist, he would have been. Everybody would have wanted him.
Mm-hmm.
But as a singer, don't get him. Sorry.
Yeah.
Cool.
Big seller in the shop.
Good. Yeah, I know, yeah.
Yeah.
Sold loads of him.
Yeah.
Tom,
Nice.
do you have a
An album.
you said you had a banging one. Did you have a banging
Yeah,
one?
I've forgotten it. Might be a comeback next week. Album I could get rid of would be. I'm so
Yeah.
drawn in with
Yoko Ono.
Can't believe I can't get over that. Great answer that was.
I thought you'd, if I'd have had the album, I think you'd have said the car.
That was
Oh,
what,
it was the car.
that
Yeah.
was
Oh,
what,
it was. Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
that's what I was going to
said
change
I
it to.
thought,
Yeah.
You know when I said, can I change my album?
Yeah.
That's what I was going to change it to,
Right.
the
Yeah.
car.
yeah, it was.
The car.
Yeah, the car.
Yeah, the car.
Arctic Monkeys' a car, pointless. And
Yeah.
the one before it, Tranquility Hotel, whatever.
Yeah, I can't remember the end of the title.
Don't even know. Yeah,
Get rid of
I've
them.
said it.
Get
Like,
rid of them.
Casino Tranquility.
Yeah.
do you remember when we were driving to go and see the Arctic Monkeys, and we had it on, didn't we, in the car? It was like, this
is rubbish.
I will.
Is this still the first song?
Yeah.
The
And it'd be
only
like track 8, wouldn't it?
the only gig I've ever been to where they've been on the stage, stadium full, rocking because it was great. It was they played a few songs off the first couple of albums,
Yeah.
and they went, right, this one's from our new album, and you literally heard people go, oh,
Well, I remember us getting in Dad's car on the way to Coventry, and because you bought the tickets and you had to buy the CD bundle.
yeah,
So
had
you
to
got
buy the
three-
seat. I
you got
four,
three-
I got four.
4 CDs delivered, and when we got in the car, you went, right, there's your CD, there's your
You took
CD.
it out the
And we
window,
both
didn't
went, nah, you're all right, mate.
No, you took yours and chucked it out the window.
No, I'm all right. Yeah.
I think I gave
Apparently
mine.
they chucked it back. Yeah,
I think I gave mine away to at the gig. I think.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
yeah, it was the car.
What was yours? Album?
Mine.
No.
Song.
Song.
Mine would have been Mr. Brightside as well.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Mm.
or Sex on Fire.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, equal.
Has a similar
Yeah.
vibe.
I think even the Killers don't like playing Sex on Fire. Not the Killers.
Especially
Kings of
with the
Leon.
Kings of Leon.
Yeah, Kings of Leon.
Killers definitely don't like playing.
Yeah. I don't think
Sex
they.
on Fire. Because the
It's a bit
same,
like,
same reasons.
Do you know what? The only band I know that've ever done it, Nirvana with Smells Like Teen Spirit.
All right.
Never. Right, try and find a live version.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, I think I
Kurt
played it
Cobain
once.
said, I hate it because everyone loves it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
yeah.
I hate it because everyone loves it.
Band. I think you
You're-
two nailed it with the
you're
Smiths and Radiohead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're satisfied with music apart from the Smiths and Radiohead.
Yeah, no, and even then, I can tolerate. I've got a, I don't know. Maybe, am I allowed to say if that person, if Morrissey was still Morrissey
Mm.
and the Smiths didn't exist, we could still have Morrissey's music.
Yeah.
In which case, I'd pick something like Velvet Underground if I
Okay.
could still have Lou Reed.
I thought you were going to go. I thought you were going down some weird. I actually really like Morrissey on his own.
Yeah, I did as well.
Thing then I thought.
No,
What?
no.
No,
Yeah,
he's back up.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it was like one person on their own, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, dump
yeah,
Velvet Underground.
yeah. Get rid of the Beatles if I could keep Paul McCartney. No,
We've had that. Yeah, you've done things like that before. So.
no. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Not surprised anymore. No, yeah. I'm pretty satisfied with a lot of bands.
Yeah.
Maybe the Smiths and Radiohead are good shouts, and that was good answers. I don't know
But
about-
they're all personal
Yeah.
opinions.
But Iron
aren't they?
Maiden, yeah.
Don't know about Iron Maiden. Don't know where that came from.
I forgot about Iron Maiden. Actually, that was
Yeah.
you got away with that to a certain extent.
Yeah, yeah.
All personal opinions, though, eh?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm sure there's a few Smiths fans out there. Isn't there?
And
There's one here.
There's 2 Iron Maiden fans. They'll be boycotting the shop, won't they?
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
We've got a big Iron Maiden poster in the window.
Yeah.
It's there.
Is it there?
It's
There it is, right behind me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
honestly, they were all across there, weren't they?
Yeah.
The things with the tickets in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. That was in the old shop, wasn't it? Yeah. Anyway, digress.
Yeah. Wonderful. Thank you very much, gents.
No, thank
Yeah,
you.
Good
thank
fun.
you.
I was the winner. Just putting it out there.
Yeah.
With all my bonus points,
Yeah.
I did that well.
Double
yeah.
bonus point for
Yeah.
It's such I just can't go how much of a right answer is. And you know, when we're packing up after, I'll still go on. I'm like, it's really.
I'm going to wake the kids
right.
up when I get home. So you never guess what Dan said today.
Yoko Ono.
You know your Uncle Dan. Oh,
Ollie's like, I got tested in the morning. You're waking me up for this.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait.
Is it going to be one of the answers? No, I'll go back to sleep then.
What is it? He said Yoko Ono.
Yeah.
It was the
That's
perfect
worth like
answer
a meal
you get
for you.
tomorrow. Yeah, 5 times 6 divided by 2. Yoko Ono.
Yeah.
So one day it might be in, a SATS comprehension test, this talk that we're having right now.
Could do.
In episode
Just want to say as well, if Yoko Ono wants to come in the shop, she's more than welcome.
Oh, yeah.
It's just for the purpose of the game.
Yeah, no performance, though. Yeah.
I mean, if she's going to do it, you may as well.
Well, thank you very much, gents. Thank you very much for joining us again this week for another episode of Off the Record. If you want to go and check out all the other episodes, we're on episode 18 now, so 17 more to check out, and plenty more to come as well. We do this every single Monday. It goes live on YouTube at 5 p.m. and all your podcast platforms, wherever you listen to your podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Amazon, Spotify, all the usual places. If you want to support the shop a little bit more, you can come and buy some records from our shop in Oakham in Rutland, or you can browse some of our merchandise on our website, rockabuyrecords.co.uk. And if you can't afford to do all those bits, or you're a little bit further away, a like and a subscribe on all of our platforms goes a long way, and leave a comment where you feel is necessary to. And once again, thanks a lot, Chris, Tom, and Dad, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers.